Here's a story that comes from Pink Anderson about a really fast guy named Boone. Now I want you to understand this guy was fast. He was rapid, swift, quick, sudden. He was so fast. They used to say that he could turn out the light and get under the covers before the room got dark. Folks, I want to tell you about a man named Boone. He come from down in Tennessee. Made his living stealing chickens and anything else he could see. One day the sheriff got behind that boy. They made him take to the road. There's never been a passenger train run so fast old Boone couldn't get on board. He was a traveling man. He certainly was a traveling man. A traveling, rambling man. He was the swiftest in the land. A traveling, gambling Boone. They knowed him in every town. He never got caught, never got whopped, and I bet he never settled down. Sent old Boone to the spring one day for to fetch a pail of water. The distance this rascal had to traverse was 13 miles and a quarter. He got the bucket of water all right, but stubbed his toe and he fell down. Ran to the house and he grabbed another bucket, caught the water before it hit the ground. Traveling man, he certainly was a traveling man. A traveling, rambling man, he was the swiftest in the land. Traveling, gambling Boone, they knowed him in every town. Never got caught, never got whooped, and I bet he never settled down. Police shot him with a rifle. The bullet went through his head. The folks was coming from miles around just to see if that fool was dead. They sent down south where his mama lived. She was all upset with tears. When she opened up that coffin lid, the fool had disappeared. Traveling man, he certainly was a traveling man. A traveling, rambling man, he was the swiftest in the land. Traveling, gambling Boone, they knowed him in every town. And he never got caught, never got whooped, and I bet he never settled down. Boone hoboed the great Titanic. He thought he'd try out the ocean blue. When he saw that old iceberg coming right over the side, he flew. Rest of the passengers, they hollered and laughed, cried, "Look at what a great big fool." But while that ship was sinking, Boone was in Newfoundland shooting pool. Traveling man, he certainly was a traveling man. Traveling, rambling man, he was the swiftest in the land. Rambling, gambling Boone, they knowed him in every town. Never stayed put, he never got caught, and I bet he never settled down. police finally caught old Boone, and they sentenced him to hang one day. That solemn old judge looked at Boone and said, "Have you got anything to say?" Boone looked at the judge and jury. He said, "Hang down your head and pray." Kicked up his heels and he winked his eyes, went sailing off through the air. Traveling man, he must have been a traveling man. Traveling, rambling man, he was the swiftest in the land. Rambling, gambling Boone, they knowed him in every town. Never got caught, and never got whooped, and I bet he never settled down.